let's talk about what you should do. Let's just dream a little bit here with my financial expert, David Peters, the owner of David Peters Financial Group and Peters Tax Preparation. Welcome back. It's fun to have you on.
Thank you so much for having me.
So people do win lotteries. A lot have won tens of millions of dollars, and that can be a burden to suddenly to come into riches. But say you're fortunate enough, David, to have a client win. What would be your first advice?
Well, I think the first advice is that we want to make sure that that money lasts. I mean, so especially when with a number that big, you know, it's a great to win, but it's even better if you can actually hold on to the money for a long period of time and really have it be sort of life-changing money.
Yeah, a big lottery prize winner usually has the option to take a lump sum or receive those annual payments. We hear a lot, I think a lot of people take the lump sum.
Correct.
That's what people want, but should they?
Well, a lot of times the issue with taking a lump sum is that the tendency is to spend all of it. And that's where I think a lot of folks really get into trouble. The first thing that we want to remember is that when you come into a large sum of money like that, we need to make sure that we're setting aside something for taxes and that we don't sort of spend away the money that we're going to have to pay in taxes. Because whoever wins, you know, presumably if somebody wins tomorrow, they're probably not going to be paying taxes until April 15, 2023. And so that can make a big difference. So we want to hold back some of that money for taxes. And we don't want to spend it all, because once it's gone, it's gone. And that's where a lot of folks who have won the lottery in the past have gotten into trouble.
Yeah, for the millions of people who are not going to win the Mega Millions jackpot on Friday, what perhaps can they do to save money and try to get ahead here?
It's a tough market right now. What I've been telling a lot of my clients, though, is to really take a hard look at what you're spending your money on at the moment. So take a hard look at your budget and try to get rid of those things that you don't need. Try to clear out the things that you don't need out of your budget. I think that we're all feeling it in terms of inflation right now. And so right now, the big thing is just making sure that we're not spending money unnecessarily. Also not taking out big loans necessarily right now if we don't have to, and just avoiding big purchases. So, you know, be conservative, live within your means. If you can do that, I think that, you know, that you're going to be in a good spot.
Yeah, this economy with the ballooning inflation and rising interest rates is squeezing so many Americans, and that's part of the reason that people play lottery games. What advice would you have for recession-proofing your budget?
Well, I think that right now the important part is to just make sure that we're not spending money on things that we don't have to. I also think it's important too that when we're saving our money, we should still be saving. You know, if we can save over the long term, that's going to be best. If we can keep money into savings for a longer period of time, we get that advantage of compound interest, and that is big, and that's going to add up over time. So I do think that this economy is going to turn around, but it may just not turn around as quickly as we might like.
Right. Well, it could turn around for one person tomorrow night. Thank you for dreaming with us. In the 15 seconds we have left, if you won, what would you do?
What would I do? I would probably retire and just keep that money. I'd take the annuity and keep that money over a long period of time, as long as I could.
So you won't come back on Newsy. Well, okay, I hope you don't win. Got it. Thanks so much, David. We appreciate your sharing your insights on this. David Peters for us.